The AI-driven decision collapse. Google's 2026 data reveals a paradigm shift where AI assistance collapses the consumer decision window, creating a new imperative for real-time marketing. The traditional marketing funnel, predicated on a deliberate, multi-stage consumer journey, is being rendered obsolete by the pervasive integration of generative AI into search and discovery platforms.
According to Google's February 2026 guide, the deployment of AI mode has fundamentally altered cognitive processing, with 77% of users making faster choices and 75% reporting significantly higher confidence in those accelerated decisions. This compression of the consideration phase into seconds represents not merely a behavioral tweak, but a structural collapse, demanding a complete reevaluation of engagement strategies.
The urgency for brands is acute. Failure to adapt creative and media strategies to this instantaneous AI-mediated environment risks irrelevance as consumer attention and conviction solidify before legacy marketing cycles can even initiate.
From consideration to instant conviction, the technical shift from keyword-based search to AI-driven synthesis has eliminated information gathering latency, creating a zero-consideration marketplace. Historically, the consumer decision journey involved a period of active research, comparison, and deliberation, a window brands could exploit with retargeting and layered messaging.
The current paradigm, however, is defined by platforms like Google's AI Overviews and SGE, which synthesize complex information from across the web into a single, authoritative-seeming answer. This answer engine model removes the need for users to click through multiple sources, effectively bypassing the traditional middle funnel where consideration and preference are formed.
The underlying driver is the AI's ability to assess intent, credibility, and relevance in milliseconds, presenting a curated conclusion that users, as the data shows, are predisposed to trust. The market climate is now one of instant verdicts, where the battle for the consumer is won or lost in the AI synthesis logic, not on the brand's own landing pages.
The mechanics of compressed cognition. AI doesn't just speed up decisions, it restructures the cognitive load, outsourcing comparison and validation to the algorithm, which brands must now directly influence. The profound behavioral shift is rooted in a transfer of cognitive authority.
When a user asks a complex commercial query, the AI performs a latent need analysis, cross-referencing product specs, reviews, pricing, and availability to present a seemingly objective recommendation. The 77% faster decision rate stems from this outsourced labor, while the 75% confidence boost is a function of perceived algorithmic neutrality and comprehensive data processing.
The critical analytical insight is that the key stakeholders are no longer just the end user and the brand, but the AI models, training data, ranking parameters, and partnership integrations. A brand's presence in trusted review aggregators, its structured data markup, and its inclusion in premium API-fed commerce platforms become primary competitive levers.
The complex relationship is now a trial of the user's initial prompt seeds the AI, which then navigates a branded ecosystem defined by data accessibility and platform partnerships to deliver a verdict.
Verdict: adapt or be invisible. Brands must transition from crafting journeys to engineering immediate, data-rich triggers that are AI retrievable and algorithmically privileged within this collapsed window. The strategic verdict is unambiguous. Marketing must evolve from a discipline of narrative persuasion to one of real-time data syndication and algorithmic optimization.
Future success hinges on a brand's ability to embed its value propositions directly into the AI's decision-making matrix through flawless structured data, participation in verified comparison APIs, and content engineered for answer snippet capture. The primary risk is strategic inertia, continuing to invest in touchpoints that the AI bypasses.
The opportunity lies in becoming a default trusted data source for the AI itself. Next steps involve auditing all digital assets for AI crawlability, forging direct data partnerships with key platforms, and developing creative that is not for human contemplation but for algorithmic ingestion and confident instantaneous recommendation to the end user.